Hello everyone, the Epicness here, and here's a special video for you guys. I have a friend over. This is Jumping to Beast Mode, so this is an epic beast production. We're gonna be doing something that I grew up with as a kid, aside from Spyro the Dragon. This is Crash Team Racing. So this mode is like you face off against like the computers and such. And the nifty thing about this, oh, I'm so sorry, that was just like a missile.
I'm sure you're deeply sorry about that.
Of course, this game you get to stab each other in the back as many times as you want, and you just feel good about it. Yes, the missile, I believe. Oh, I hit Cortex, but yet, oh yeah, I think the Uka Mask is kind of like the star.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And this is the blue shell. That orb is the X is the blue shell. Whoever's in first, but it takes everyone out with it. That's the beauty of that. But even though this game's a ripoff, it's a good ripoff because this is one of my favorite Crash games. And this is the boost. Whee! Bye bye. Tiny tiger.
Oh, another missile.
Yeah, those missiles kind of get annoying after a while.
It's like the fourth shell.
Yeah, I know, I love how you keep calling it the shell, because we play like too much Mario Kart. The thing about Wumpa fruits, the more Wumpa fruit you get, the faster you'll go. So it's really handy. By the way, if you ever get TNT on your head, because you know the trinitro tetride, or something like that, whatever, double chemistry.
Yeah,
some chemical name or something like that. But if you get a TNT crate on your head, you just keep hopping, and eventually it will go away. Most of the time it does.
Most of the time. Oh crap.
Yeah, that'd be a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got first. Oh, and you dick, if only you had that sooner, otherwise you would have, like, had a chance. So, like, things about this map, what'd you say about this map? This, like, I think this is, like, a good map for beginners, people who are just starting out.
Pretty small map.
So, like, at the end, they give you the track standings, kind of like in a regular Mario Kart Cup. And I've got +9, you got +6, and, but it's really sad that they give you, oh yeah, only 6 racers. Now, you only get 6 racers, whereas in the real game, you get, like, 8.
Yeah, well, I think Mario Kart has 8 too.
I know, it does have 8, but in the single player, you do get 8. But when you're playing multiple players, it's like, you just get 6. Okay, next map is like Tiger Temple, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a good map. Kind of awesome. There's a lot of jumps. The more hang time you get, the more boost you'll get. So that's also good. Just jump right at the edge of it, and then you're going to get more hang time. And that'll give you a lot more boost.
Thank you, Captain Hands.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh yeah, the bombs kind of act like the green shells. And I just love what the characters say. All the characters that you grew up with in the old Crash Bandicoot games, they all just have really beautiful catchphrases. And it's kind of very hysterical whenever you go and, like, knock someone out. Because they just do this over-dramatic or really hilarious ouch. I mean, if I got a missile shot at me, I wouldn't say ouch. I'd just be, oh my thank God! I'm like, no, you wouldn't even be alive.
Well, yeah, I don't think you'd be saying anything.
Thank God for the mask.
Oh, I know. That's great. The one time I actually needed it.
Oh, really? Oh! Sometimes that, the missiles, like, don't work. I have no idea why.
Thank you, game developers.
You can thank Knowing Dog for making this a really awesome game. Well, it was a very awesome game for its time. It's still pretty fun to play with your friends today. Just because the game's outdated and you fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, I should warn you, in this game you could be a real dick to your friends, you won't get in trouble for it. Go on, hit me now, I dare you. And if you think about the shield is that you can just, like, use it as a cannon. Oh fuck. Yeah, I got 2 missiles left. What do you? I wonder what you're gonna do with those. Oh my god, I just got a beaker just in time for that last missile. Yes! It's just so much fun. This is like a kid's game, and yet we're almost like grown adults, and we still play it.
Second.
Yeah, second place is always good. Your freaking tiny tiger almost like shut you out.
Yeah, I know.
So how about this map? What I have to say is there's a lot of hang time opportunities, but yet it's kind of like hard to navigate. I mean, there are some stage hazards, but I think it's a pretty good track.
Yeah.
Now, would you have anything to say about that, Beast?
Yeah, I'd say it's still pretty good for beginners and stuff like that for the game.
Yeah,
simple.
This is the Wumpa Cup after all.
Yeah.
It's when like the later levels get like intense. Like my personal favorite has to go to Engine Labs, whereas in the boost tunnel, there's a giant boost tunnel that you could just like blast. I'm not a huge fan of these Arctic maps, the Arctic tracks, because one, they just had an unfair challenge to your driving skills because of the ice. You can't control yourself on the ice, as my friend just found out. Thank you, Jumpin'.
No problem.
Hi, Tiny. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just the excessive youch just by this big burly guy. You and your stupid blue balls. That sounded so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the beakers don't actually do too much damage because
it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, they just like to piss people off. I'll press R2. It's kind of nifty how you can look behind you to see what's going on. Did I hit you?
I have no idea. Something hit me.
I think that was the bomb. I can't believe I just sent it all the way back there and get off my ass, Tiny.
God damn. Now I'm just falling apart.
Oh, by the way, if you get 10 Wumpa fruits, you can upgrade your weapons to have instead of TNT crates, you get nitro crates. No. Tiny's throwing bombs at me, and I don't appreciate that, you cat.
Have fun.
Oh my god, I'm going to murder you! And then again with the freaking bombs! No, balls. Whatever. Same thing. Tiny's just gonna go and blow himself up. Bye-bye, Tiny.
Whoa.
Oh, you've got a clock. That slows down everything.
Seems legit.
I can do it! Use!
I still got second. God damn.
Oh my dude, you just on my ass this entire time?
I was in fifth for the entire race.
Okay, about this map, I'd say this is the hardest out of all the beginner maps. Why? Because of the stage hazards and the ice and the boulders that roll back and forth. What's your take on this? Was it good? Was it not too hard for you? Was it too?
No, pretty simple map. I'd say just the ice is kind of annoying.
Yeah, the stage hazards kind of get in your way of your driving, but overall, this is a really challenging and fair map. So we got one more track in the Wumpa Cup, and after this track, we're going to be calling this a video. Just have to wait for it to load, unfortunately.
A little loading's always fun.
Oh yeah, this is Coco Park. And this is one of the most straightforward. What? There's no way you could have gotten the blue ball right at the start of the match. Wow, too much COD.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's race. Freaking race. Bye, Cortex.
If anyone plays too much COD, it's me.
Yes, of course. My friend Jump in here, and he plays excessive amounts of COD. If you see his videos, it's COD this, COD that, COD this. My game is obscure game this, obscure game that. But no, guys, I'm not going to really be doing a bunch of obscure games and old games like that. I will actually want to be doing games like The Last of Us, but unfortunately I didn't have time to go and actually record what I've played. But I will be doing a review once I'm finished with it.
Oh, you piece of crap.
It's the mask. This is why I love the mask, because once you get 10 Wumpa fruit, it lasts forever. Plus it gives you a speed boost. It just went away before the mask just went away before the missile hit me. Yeah, that is talking about cheap
Turbo.
Don't you troll me. I was so glad you don't have the troll music playing right now, because I remember the last time that you did that.
I gotta do that now.
No, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You'll only troll it when you come...
Blue orb.
This is one of the things just... When the guy being a so-called dick can't really help it, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're not just gonna hold on to it. But here I am, just cruising around in first, but then this blue symbol pops up, knowing that you're gonna be owned like a little bitch, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Tiny! Have fun!
Oh, I'm back in a second. Yeah, I saw you.
Alright, so, that's Coco Park.
At least I'm consistent in a second.
You're maintaining status quo. I think out of all these maps, this has got to be like the most simplest, because all of this is just a highway. This is just a highway, but there's a lot of places that you can go and put traps. But then again, they're easy to avoid. But if you get too much traps on the field, it's like, yeah, this is kind of like one of the more easier ones. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah.
I find it funny that there's not too much protagonists. There's only like 2.
Yeah,
there's like 16 antagonists. The only like the other 2, the tiger and the polar bear doesn't count.
Yeah, they're just kind of there.
They're just like there because Crash had to go and like steal a polar bear, and Coco had to go and ride her little tiger.
It's legit. I mean, you gotta have those exotic animals.
They're not really exotic.
How often do you see a tiger?
How often do you see a polar bear?
Touche. Right there. Really good point.
Yeah, I love these little like racing cheerleaders that just are like kind of ripping off.
Just like laying down.
And Crash's dance always gets me. I love his dance. So that was the Wumpa Cup. We're going to be back with the rest of the cups soon. This is Live for Epicness and Jumpin'. This is the Epic Beast game, Epic Beast video, and we're going to be back.